Hello again. Happy New Year. My name is Alberta Viala, and I like to do this. And I like to have fun. I do everything I do because I love doing them. I do everything I do because it's fun for me. I do everything I do because I want every home to be well, to be good, and to be appreciative, or to be appreciated. Firstly, a lady wrote to me. She said I could talk about it. And she said, I have a younger sister and she's making a huge mistake. But me going to tell her that is not going to help her. So if you could do something for her. That is not just the sister's problem. That is a problem with all of us women. First of all, me, Alberta Viala, I am married to my husband. Okay. I've got lots of friends that I used to hang out with when I was unmarried. Unfortunately, I'm the only one that is married now. My friends are not married. Obviously, there were certain things we used to do when we were not married, when we were single. These girls obviously probably miss me, my company, and how we used to roll and act and stuff like that. So they would always want to get me out of that marriage again. These girls would do anything. Women, do not ever give another woman the chance to disrespect your man. Whether married to him, whether in a relationship with him, whatever it is, do not ever give another lady the chance to disrespect your man. And guys, don't ever give your girlfriends the chance to disrespect your wives. If you have a problem in your home and you feel that problem has been there for 5 years, 10 years, it has never been resolved, it can't change, move on and move out before you start another relationship. Don't complicate things. Firstly. Secondly, the guys that do rituals, charms on women for them to love them, you can do it for 10,000 years. But there's one day that God will talk and that thing would wade off. It will. The same goes to the women that are using charms on men. Where do you think these things will take you? If it was any good, that malam you went to would have been a better dressing man. He wouldn't have been in that shattered, rubbish looking, disgusting place that you went to for that charm. There was something I put up on my wall and it said, if you forget or refuse to treat your partner correct and well, do not go and fight the person who is treating them right to keep them. You made your mistake. You made your choice. You picked your happiness over your partner's happiness. Somebody else came, picked up the partner's happiness over theirs, and he fell in love. Why are you fighting with that man? Why are you fighting with that woman? Are you nuts? Are you okay? If you did your job properly, somebody else would not have been there to do it for you. And you think people don't use their heads. Lots of people do use their heads. You're doing something to that girl she doesn't like, but because she loves you, she's quiet. You're doing something to that guy he doesn't like, but because he loves you, he's quiet. One day he will meet a girl. One day he will meet a guy. She would meet a guy. And they would treat them well. The guy would treat her like a lady, like a queen. The girl would treat him like a king. And he will forget about you just like that. She will forget about you just like that. Ladies, why are you discussing your problems in the house with your friends? Tell me. What better advice do you think a single girl can give to you? Okay. Right now, I have never been pregnant before. And I have a friend who is pregnant and going through pains. Do you think I can advise that friend? No. Why? Because I have never walked in those shoes before. So I can never really give a figurative answer to anything she's feeling. I cannot give any clue. I don't have a clue as to how she feels when she's pregnant, how she feels in her marriage, how she feels at the hospital, how she felt when the car knocked her down, how she felt when she got raped, how she felt when the husband tried to murder her. I don't have a clue. Why do I comment on it? Ladies, those of you that are allowing your mothers to dictate to you what you should do to your husbands, are your mothers married? Are your mothers with men? Are your mothers in successful relationship? Yes, she's your mother. But at the end of the day, she has lived her life and she's done with it. You are living yours. Make your own mistakes. Sweetheart, love that guy. Let him break your heart. Learn from it yourself. Honey, love that girl. Let her break your heart. Learn from it yourself. At least that way you can advise your kids as to what you went through. But don't impose your rules and regulations on people. Ladies, don't listen to your moms. When your mother tell you, oh, at the end of the day, he's going to leave you and go and be with another girl. You build your property, let him build his property. Your mother is a pathetic woman. And she's the unsmartest person I have ever seen or known. If your mother loves you, when you bring a problem from your home to her, she would tell you, my daughter, my son. That is how marriage is. Go home and talk things over with your wife, with your husband. Try and work it out yourself. See, I have made my mistakes. You go and make yours. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Don't be afraid of pains. Because when you're afraid of pains, you never really learn. A good mother would advise you to go and settle your home. But when you have a stupid mother, she will be the first person to sign your divorce papers. But what we sometimes don't know is where we are moving from is the safest. We'll get out there and find out that we actually went into the devil's nest. If you have a wife, everybody has fault, negative sections. We all do. You that is pointing a few accusation fingers at people, you do. You are insulting me for doing this, yet you are listening. The two of us, who is crazy? You are. You know why? Because my home is intact. I'm trying to help you fix yours. So when you sit in your homes and you insult me, that I accept with compliments, my lady. My guy, I take that with I really accept that. I take that upon myself. Yes, I'm a fool. I don't have anything to do. Yes. At least God knows that one person will take this advice and use it to build their homes. Let your mothers stay out of your relationships. Let your sisters and your brothers stay out of your relationship. You and your wife should try and fix things. Guy, don't waste your time on that woman if she is not changing. Man, dude, you live life once. Sweetheart, my lady, you live life once. If that guy would not compromise and understand your point of view, do not stay with him. Because if you have stayed for 5 years and things never worked, if you have stayed for 10 years and things never worked, they will never work. Like my father said, nobody really changes in life. We don't change. We keep learning things. We keep learning and adding. We keep learning and adding. So what happens is when you learn something, you get hurt through something. You try not to do the same thing again. It doesn't mean you changed. You are just avoiding that thing so you don't get hurt again. If you make a mistake and say, I'm marrying a prostitute, she will change once I marry her. That's a freaking lie. Man, she will never change. If you make a mistake and say, I'm marrying a womanizer, he will change once we settle down. He will never change. Marry for a reason. Accept your partners as they are if you can. And be happy. If you can't, go through counseling. If counseling doesn't help, that means you guys are not meant to be. Go your separate ways. Don't waste your time. Like Ezra chapter 10 said, let all the strange women go. Yes, I will add my own. Let all the strange men too go. If you feel your wife is strange, she does not understand your point of view, she doesn't compromise on anything, it must always be about her. And she has to go and buy human hair of 2,000 Ghana. Sweetheart, that 2,000 Ghana, if you're able to raise another 2,000 Ghana, you can buy a land. The hair you are fixing, does it change your man's attitude towards you? Would it change the way he loves you? Would it change your look? Not that much. I don't think so. I don't think anything has really changed anybody, you see. Things don't change people. No. Unless you do a plastic surgery which is permanent, other artificial stuffs don't change us. It adds a little beauty to us, but it doesn't reflect in our hearts or in our characters. Learn to choose the right partners. Guys, learn to choose the right women. Women, learn to choose the right men, so that in every home, we can maintain that peace. When you choose the right partner, you'd have an everlasting peace of mind, because your home doesn't have fight, your home doesn't have competition, your home doesn't have misunderstanding. And even if there is a misunderstanding, because it's a true partner, your partner is a genuine one, you work things out quickly. Guys, I love all of you. I love married life. I want you all to fix it or run out. It's two things. It's either you can fix it or you can accept how it is and keep quiet, stop insulting the guy, stop insulting the girl, or get out of it and let him or her have her peace. Marriage advice is for everybody, not just for me, not just for you. It's for the whole world. Whites need true love, blacks need true love. Enjoy the day and choose wisely when finding a future partner. Alberta Viala is my name.